Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we have a John Doe unidentified male found October 29th, 1987 in Tattnall County, Georgia. Estimated age to be 19 to 29 years old. White Caucasian male. Estimated year of death 1986 to 1987. Estimated to be 5'9" and estimated to be 157 pounds. His skeleton was found in Tattnall County, Georgia, wearing Levi jeans, Converse All-Star shoes, size 10.5, jockey underwear size 28 to 32, key to a Honda AMC 79 or newer, 700-1000cc door key. But I thought that was the Honda key. That was that, not the door key. Anyway, on Ships Ahoy cruise. And so it sounds like he might have had a motorcycle, might have been traveling by motorcycle. I'm not sure. And all parts recovered. All parts recovered. That doesn't show up often, does it? Not recognizable, partial skeleton parts only. Unknown about the hair. And they don't know who it is. And I'm wondering, could it be somebody that went missing that lived near Tattnall County, Georgia, and was never reported missing? So if you have a loved one or a family member or someone that you know that went missing 1986, 1987 near Tattnall County, Georgia, check and make sure they're on NamUs and make sure the investigators put them on NamUs and that they've been reported missing. And if they're not on NamUs and you can't get them on NamUs, see if you can't get them put on the Doe Network and the Charlie Project, or put them on all three. And we're going to look at some John Does. We have Leonard James Collin from West Palm Beach, Florida. And these are all really far from Tattnall County, Georgia. I couldn't find any that was nearby. You would expect it to be somebody that went missing close to that. But this is just the ones we're going to look at because that's what I have. He was 5'10", 167 pounds. He was 31 years old. The estimated age was 19 to 29. I'm leaving him in there. Towards the end of July 1987, he told his estranged wife that he had gotten a job as a long-haul trucker hauling to Texas and Tennessee. He was to meet with another trucker about the job. Nothing was known of the trucking company or the driver he was to meet. Nobody's ever heard from him since. Brown hair, blue eyes. Last seen wearing blue jeans and a black t-shirt, navy blue sneakers. There's no clothing sizes or anything like that mentioned. And let's take a look at a couple of his photos. Well, we'll just take a look at that one. So I had thought maybe that could be him, Maybe he met with a guy and went to ride with him or something, and something happened. So the next one we have is Dennis Bagnall. He went missing December 6, 1986. That's almost a year before. I don't know if they would recover all the parts. July, October, that's a month. Yeah, maybe. All right, so he went missing from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. He was 24 years old, about 5'10", 165 pounds. Dennis and his friend, Tony Schwark, had flown from Fort Lauderdale, Florida to pick up a boat for a friend of Dennis. Dennis Toney and a Bohemian guide left the Running Moon Marina around 11:30. They were expected to arrive in Fort Lauderdale. No trace of them was ever found. So I don't think that would be him. Next one we have is Kenneth Brent Patterson, Churchill, Tennessee, age 27, went missing July 16th, 1986. He could have been anywhere from 5'9" to 6 foot tall. His vehicle was found wrecked and abandoned in a field. He lived close to the accident scene, but he's not been seen since the night of the accident. Red auburn hair, full beard, brown eyes. That is strange, isn't it? Then we have Jody Dean Davis. He went missing November 1986, 25 years old. He went missing from Clearwater, Florida. I don't know if he lived there or not. But 5'9" to 5'11", 170, 190 pounds. Brown hair, partial gray on sides, and you can read. There's a lot more information. Blue eyes, perfect vision. Wow. So, and they have no idea what happened to him. There are a lot of photos of him. Okay. We have Timothy Allen Atkins. He was 27 years old. He went missing July 19th, 1987. Tarpon Springs, Florida. He was 5'9", but he only weighed 125 pounds. He was lost at sea when he went scuba diving. So, and brown hair, blue eyes. We have Timothy Gene Hatfield, 29 years old, went missing September 18th, 1987 from Clairfield, Tennessee. 5'7" to 5'9", 135 to 145 pounds. He was reported missing. He had allegedly walked out of his home with a rifle or a shotgun, saying he was going in the woods there near his home. He was never seen again. An extensive search of the area was conducted, but they never found him. Brown hair, brown eyes. Ox blood color cowboy boots, jeans, flannel shirt with white background that had 3 blocks inside of each other that got smaller. Each block inside each other was a different shade of blue. Smallest block was the darkest shade. We have David Dwayne Bell. He was only 18 years old. He went missing in 1986, 5'8" and only 130 pounds. Doesn't give any information, just says he was last seen in Owensboro, Kentucky, July 11th, 1986. Strawberry blonde hair. Derek Vincent, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Casera. He went missing from Hillsboro, Alabama, but he weighed like 210 to 220 pounds. And so he's not gonna fit. Last seen October 29th as a passenger in a car with an unidentified male on Ivy Hollow Road while it was left behind. Dark blonde hair, green eyes. And last one we have is James Michael Boggs, and he was 256 pounds, so he's going to be too heavy as well. He went to the Imperial Club in the Vico, is that how you pronounce that, area of Perry County. The last time Mr. Boggs was seen, he was walking along the roadway. Brown hair, usually had a beard, blue eyes. Brown Western boots. So he's just walking down the street and nobody ever saw him again. So if you have any information about who this John Doe might be, or what happened to any of these men that went missing. Whether you feel like you gave it to the authorities years ago, it's hearsay, you heard it from somebody drinking and talking, you're not sure how true the information is, maybe you only know who they hung out with, where they worked, where they spent time with, who their friends were, who their enemies were, any information, please give that information to authorities and let them know. Let them decide what's relevant and what's important. Feel free to leave comments. Don't forget to pray for their family and their loved ones. And have a blessed day. Bye-bye.